Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all seeing this beautiful day. Let's get into this video. So, guys, there's now rumors going on about a potential 2028 presidential run for Texas Senator Ted Cruz. This was originally reported by Axios. There's some speculation and now rumors going on. And, guys, if Ted Cruz decides he did want to run for president in 2028, definitely his biggest competitor will be Vice President J.D. Vance. And honestly, Marco Rubio, I think I made a video about 2 weeks ago talking about Marco Rubio and J.D. Vance ticket, actually. So go check that video if you haven't already. But Ted Cruz, if he decided he did want to run, his biggest competitor would be J.D. Vance. Definitely. J.D. Vance is definitely going to be the heavy favorite in the Republican primary. 1,000%. 1,000%. He's pretty much going to be favored on the polls. It becomes a little more interesting if Vance does a shocker and says, I am not running for president in 2020, which is definitely possible, by the way. Definitely possible. There's no actual confirmation of J.D. Vance running for president yet. It's likely, though. I'll be dumb to say J.D. Vance has no way running for president. He's definitely running. I think he's definitely going to run for president. He's young. J.D. Vance, first of all, he's young. He's vice president. He pretty much already has Trump's endorsement, which Trump's pretty much the leader of the Republican Party. So I think J.D. Vance is definitely going to run for president. But Ted Cruz, I don't know about him, honestly. He could definitely run, in my opinion. I wouldn't mind Ted Cruz running for president. I don't think he'll beat J.D. Vance. That's the problem. He'll come maybe in like third place. I don't think he'll beat J.D. Vance in the primary. I think J.D. Vance will probably beat Ted Cruz in the primary. And I have nothing against Ted Cruz. That's just my honest facts. I don't think Ted Cruz could beat J.D. Vance in the primary. I think it'll be close, but I don't know. I just think J.D. Vance, I think Republicans trust J.D. Vance more than Ted Cruz. And Ted Cruz, he ran for president. Guys, you don't know, he's been the Texas Senator since 2012, I believe. It's almost like 13 years, which is crazy. He's been the Texas Senator for a while. And he did run for president, by the way, in 2016. He lost to Donald Trump in the Republican primary. I believe he came in like second place. 2016 was definitely Ted Cruz's year. Ted Cruz definitely could have won in 2016, but Donald Trump ruined that. Donald Trump won the primary and then ended up beating Hillary Clinton in the general election in 2016 when Donald Trump lost the popular vote but won the Electoral College. So give credit to Donald Trump back in 2016. But I definitely could see a possible 2028 presidential run for Ted Cruz. This is just speculation, so don't take this too seriously. Don't take this video way too seriously. But it's definitely definitely possible for Ted Cruz to run for president in 2020. Other candidates Republican nominee. We also got maybe Tucker Carlson. Maybe there's also been rumors about Donald Trump Jr., Trump's son, running. I don't know. Barron Trump's at 2028 though. I think Barron Trump might run. He's like 17 years old right now. I think maybe like 2048. I think it's the year for Barron Trump. So watch out for Barron Trump. Not in 2028. Not even 2032. But maybe in like 2048 we could see a Barron Trump president. Honestly, would not surprise me. But back to 2028 talk. So pretty much, guys, other than Ted Cruz, I could see definitely Donald Trump Jr., Trump's son, one of Trump's sons, and also, who else? Trying to think of some people. Marco Rubio, which I think is definitely going to be the favored VP for J.D. Vance, and also maybe could be the nominee. Or it could be Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi Gabbard definitely could be the nominee for president. I could honestly see that too. I think J.D. Vance is honestly going to be the Republican nominee, not going to lie to you guys. I definitely think that. But Ted Cruz, don't write him off, man. Don't write him off. I think J.D. Vance is going to win, to be completely honest. I mean, the election's still, now I guess less than 3 years away, barely. It's like 2 years and 11 months old. Away, excuse me. But I think J.D. Vance is going to win this election, honestly. I mean, not win the election. I think he's going to win the primary. But Ted Cruz, he'll probably come in like second or third place. I think Ted Cruz will be competitive. I just think J.D. Vance, I think most of the Republicans trust J.D. Vance more, to be completely honest with you. Maybe Chris Christie runs again. Maybe the Vivek Ramaswamy runs again. He made an okay run in 2024. Maybe Nikki Haley might run again, honestly. Remember, she got crushed against Donald Trump in the 2024 primary. Damn, that was bad for Nikki Haley, not going to lie to you guys. But I guess she can run. But Ted Cruz, I don't think he'll win, but I think he'll be competitive. But I honestly think J.D. Vance will be the nominee, not going to lie to you guys. So the Democrats, it's a little different for the Democrats, not going to lie to you guys. Honestly, I think the favorite currently right now, it's hard to tell. Republicans, it's easily going to be J.D. Vance, just because he's Bill. He's already got Trump's endorsement pretty much by him being the VP. So I think J.D. Vance is already definitely the heavy favorite. I don't think it's even close, because he already has Donald Trump's endorsement. So it's like most of MAGA, which is the mainly majority of the Republican Party, will support him. So I just don't see really anyone being else. But honestly, Ted Cruz definitely probably can compete, honestly. I think he'll be able to compete, not going to lie to you guys. But for the Democrat side, you got Gavin Newsom. I honestly think he's currently, I think, the favorite right now. I mean, the Democrat Party's a mess right now. There's really no favorite. But if I had to guess, honestly, probably be Gavin Newsom, honestly. I mean, you got other people like Pete Buttigieg, AOC, who else? I'm trying to think of Josh Shapiro, the governor of Pennsylvania. I think those people are definitely contenders for the 2028 race. So there's still people for the Democrats that definitely could run. Maybe Cory Booker runs again. So there's people out there that definitely could run for the Democrat nomination. But for the Republicans, I think it's definitely going to be J.D. Vance. Sorry, Ted Cruz. I think Ted Cruz might make like a good, decent, like maybe come in third place in the primary. But let's be honest, I think J.D. Vance is definitely going to be the Republican nominee. I know the election's still less than 3 years away, but I think J.D. Vance is going to be the Republican nominee. Ted Cruz, you'll compete, but J.D. Vance should win. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And Donald Trump running for a third term. Donald Trump already said he's not running for a third term. I know there's people joking about it. Trump 2028 hats. All that crazy stuff. I just don't see it, guys, to be completely honest with you. First of all, you have the Constitution in the way. You gotta battle the Constitution. Second off, the second problem with Donald Trump running for president, his age. He's way too old. Maybe if Donald Trump was like, I don't know, 68, early 70s, maybe there's a chance. But he's like 78. He'll be like 82 by the time, like 81 by the time he leaves office in January of 2029. I just don't see Donald Trump running for a third term, I'm not going to lie to you guys. First of the Constitution, it's a pain in the butt. And second of all, he's too old. That's the problem with Donald Trump running for president in 2028. And it's a joke. I mean, people were selling Trump 2028 hats mainly as a joke. No one was actually being serious about Donald Trump running for president in 2020. And then there's some liberals out there that were so concerned about Donald Trump running for a third term in 2028. Don't get too worried. Donald Trump's definitely not running for a third term in 2020. I just don't see it. No way. Just definitely no way. But and to just recap it all, I think J.D. Vance is definitely going to be the Republican nominee. Nothing against Ted Cruz, but let's be honest, J.D. Vance is way better. But if Ted Cruz competed and maybe got second place, I just don't see him winning. If he competed, got a good percentage and he got good polling, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. I just don't think he's going to win, not going to lie to you guys. I just don't think it. I just don't see it. I honestly don't see it, not going to lie to you guys. But how do you guys feel about this in the comment section below? Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in today's video as always. Happy day, have a good day as always. How do you feel about a possible Ted Cruz 2028 presidential run? Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Have a good day. Peace out. Bye-bye. Ted Cruz, I think you'll compete, but I don't think you'll win. I'm sorry. I think you'll do good. I think you'll do good in the polls. But in winning, I just don't see it. I think J.D. Vance is going to win. That's my way too early prediction, to be completely honest, you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day as always. Have a good day. Peace out. Bye-bye.